you're not gonna learn staying in the comfort zone, staying in the place that you know, or getting the easiest route possible. You have to go through stuff to learn, right? To endure, to persevere, to gain that strength.
Alright guys, so I'm out here with Rizal, my boy that I knew since Nicky Rowe, high school, probably like basketball days and everything, and now he's out here, back in McAllen, Texas, so thanks for being on Clyde and Comms. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, bro. What do you do for a living?
Wait, so is there a camera I look at? Or
it doesn't matter. I mean, we got one here, okay, and we got one right here.
Well, this is my first time on a podcast. I freaking love podcasts, so I'm grateful to be invited to your pod, man. My name's Rizal. I'm an occupational therapist. Like you said before, we've known each other since middle school, high school, mostly from basketball, and that's how we kind of built our brotherhood, man.
That's it, bro. We were like the only fucking Asians out here chilling, you know.
We can go on. We can have a whole episode just about our basketball days, and he's a grade above me. You're a grade above me, so I mean, regardless of that, like I kind of looked up to like you guys, like you, Josh, Abe, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like me and Jan were like in our age group, so like we kind of looked up to you guys, so.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, we were the only ones that were shorter than Josh T, obviously, but you know. Shout out to JT, bro, for being on the pod recently. I think he was like the 3rd episode or something, but he's doing well. He's out in Dallas, I think. But fuck yeah, dude, basketball days. So right after high school, you went over to Pan Am as well, right? Did you graduate?
Bro, UTPA?
That's it, bro.
You graduated. They don't know that.
Were you a Vaquero or were you a Bronc?
Bro, I'm not that young.
I thought you were.
I mean, we're like the same age.
Okay, got you.
Then we go to...
Because
I know we didn't go Bronc. There's like a thing called Bronc Madness, I think.
Yeah.
Me and Josh like went together, but you weren't... I guess
I don't think so.
Because Josh went to Philippines and then he came back. So I think that's why he went during my year.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, got you. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Bronc and a Vaquero.
And you graduated with, what was your bachelor's?
Rehab services.
So
same as your brother, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
He was another one of my, like, influences growing up.
Okay, and then, like, during your undergrad, did you already know that you wanted to be OT, or did you want to go a different route?
So when did I know I want to go to OT? Because
I guess.
My first 2 years, bro, I don't recommend this to anyone, man. Like, I was undecided, bro. Like, I don't know, were you already, like, no? I know you didn't go to OT, but, like, did you already, like, fully commit to your major and everything?
Yeah, to speech therapy. But, I mean, even then, I wasn't mentally...
Still weren't, like... but at the time, were you, like... You're still, like, locked in?
I was locked in.
Okay.
Yeah,
like, for me, like... You know, confused, like... I don't want to be a nurse, but my parents, like... You know, want me to be in healthcare. Like, the good thing about my parents they were never, like... forcing, like, nursing on me, which, you know, I'm grateful for. But regardless if they did or not, like, I knew I don't want to be a nurse, but I knew I liked to help people. So essentially, like, the background story is, like, honestly, I think I talked to Ridge because he was rehab services.
No shit.
And he wanted to do OT, and I want to say that he didn't get accepted.
Well, he was doing PTA. He was trying to go for
before
PTA.
Before that,
was he really trying for
Bro,
OT?
yes.
I had no idea.
No lie, bro. So basically,
yeah.
I'm asking, like, you know, from feedback from Ridge, he basically said something along the lines like he didn't get in. Mm-hmm. So what do you think that does to, like, my spirit?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, what? Like, I'm not that smart, man. Like, Ridge didn't get in. Like, what? And then I asked, like, one of my friend's brother's girlfriend at the time. She was rehab services as well. Again, that was the major I eventually chose, and she didn't get in. She was basically was straight up with me, like, are you smart? And I was like honestly, like, no, I'm not that. I'm like, I'm okay. Like, I work hard, essentially. She's like, are you smart? Like, it's kind of hard to get in. And I'm like, everything is, like, basically telling me, like, don't do it.
Yeah. Long
story short, I joined a summer camp program. This actually happened in Kerrville, Texas, where they had the little, the little, but the disaster flood that happened. And
oh, I remember that shit. You had gotten me a job at Zin Zin, and you had gone to that trip, right?
yeah, dude.
Oh no shit!
My whole life changed, man. Yeah, shout out to Zin Zin. We worked together a couple times.
Both hated that shit.
I mean, hey, it was a stepping stone.
It was.
A stepping stone, and but yeah, I eventually got hired to that summer job. I don't know. I don't want to go too much into it, but basically, like before, like even like starting, they were telling me like it's a whole summer, and as a kid, like college kid, I'm like, what? Like,
can't waste my summer, bro.
I know. I'm like, bro, I wanna be there for a month just to get like some experience, put it on my resume, and basically they were saying like, no, it's like a whole summer. It's June, July, August, and I'm like, dude, what? Like, I can't commit to this. So I was just kind of back and forth, and I was like, dude, I can't pass this up. So, you know, God, thank you to, you know, God that I like just stuck through it, and I did it, and that basically allowed me to work with kids in needs. Like, so it's a camp for kids with disabilities, which is like, you don't hear about that every now and then.
What was the name of that place?
Texas Lions Camp. So shout out Texas Lions Camp in Kerrville, Texas. Yeah, man, I completed the whole thing. It changed my life. I knew I wanted to go in something therapeutic. I researched. They didn't have PT. They didn't have PT, honestly. They didn't have PT school in the Valley at the time.
Oh, that's true.
They had PTA. I had my bachelor's already. This is, again, kind of... Or no, I didn't have my bachelor's. I didn't have it yet.
Yeah.
But I already knew I was going to get a bachelor's. I didn't really want to go backwards. So I found there's an OT program and a social worker program. And even like a nutrition dietitian program. So those, I basically like chose those three that I would choose, and I just ended up choosing OT because it sounded fun. It looked cool. Yeah. It was cheaper than PT. Yeah. And I mean, God did everything else, man. Like I'm honestly so glad that like it all worked out, because if not, I would have done PT. I mean, regardless, who knows? Yeah. Who knows what's gonna happen? But I'm glad I found it. That's and you did too, man. Like that's crazy. Like I didn't know you would be OT too.
Me neither, honestly. It was kind of crazy because I remember one time you came to my house. You're like, man, I'm debating between like OT school here in the Valley or going to like San Antonio or something. And I think the main reason why you ended up staying because your mom was here or something. You're like, yeah, I don't kind of.
Okay, so quick story with that, bro. Yeah. Like, so applying to so essentially, I think what was happening at that time was I was applying to the OT program. So this is already, I'm sure this is already like my senior year of college. And essentially, I thought every OT school in Texas had the same due date to apply, and I was wrong. I was totally. Did you know that? Like,
I mean, I didn't know that till I started applying.
Like so, basically, like UTRGV was like in February, and like it's like already January time, right? So like it's good for UTRGV. So that's the only date that I knew about, but everything else was like past due, essentially. It was like back in like August or September. And I was like, what the heck? Like I was like pretty confident I was gonna go to UTSA. I heard UTESCA. That's the one you went to, bro.
UT Health now. Yeah.
I heard great things about the program. I wanted to get out the Valley. I was so fixated on, UTSA is like my new home. I'm gonna, do that. And obviously, I found out that I missed the due date.
Shit, I didn't know
and
that.
I was like, obviously sad. I didn't cry or anything, but I was like, damn, like my San Antonio future was like gone, and obviously I had no choice but to apply to UTRGV. But it all, like I said, it all worked out.
It all worked out, bro. That's what's up, man. Because now here you are, with your ring, nice and married, bro.
That was crazy. Dude.
You got married when again? Last year?
Oh man, don't ask me that again.
Was it last year?
Yeah, September. Oh my God.
You're like, August. You're gonna be watching this shit.
Like, I got engaged September of 2023.
Damn, 23.
I got married a year later, essentially August.
Got you.
10.
Got you.
August 10.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Next month.
August
10.
Hey,
you gotta have something planned for next month, bro. 1 year anniversary, baby.
August 10, man.
There we go. That's what's up, bro. Congrats, man.
Thank you, man.
Congrats. And then, so bring back to OT school and everything. So what was OT school like for you?
Oh, man. I mean, it's something I always wanted to do, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people may do something that they're not interested in, right? For me, like, I honestly, like, it was hard, don't get me wrong, but I, like, loved what I was learning. You know what I mean? I'm sure you can vouch the same way, right? Like, what I was learning was, like, you know, the neurology, the biomechanics, the anatomy of, like, how to help people. And I was like, man, like, I mean, not at the time, obviously. It was super hard, but like now looking back, I'm like, man, like I'm so glad that I was studying something that I truly enjoyed and truly, you know, I'm passionate about of helping people. So, and it was fun, bro. Like I loved grad school, dude.
Yeah, tell me
like,
about it. Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I mean, I even though I lived here at home, I lived with my mom. I thought it was a good balance because I can take care of my mom, I can help her out, and still, you know, pursue what I want to do, and save money. Again, this is all like hindsight. Like,
At the time, you're freaking out.
At the time, no, I'm not even freaking out. I'm just ignorant.
Okay.
Like I'm just ignorant, man. Like I didn't know. Like I knew we had to pay back the loans, but like honestly, I didn't like.
Yeah.
Like looking back, I'm glad I was ignorant because like if I knew like, oh, this is the number we have to pay once we're done, then like it would have like, you know, psyched me out sometimes, I'm sure. But yeah, man, I loved it. Like I found like a great squad. I was cool with everyone, but you know, I found my crew that I really enjoyed. There was like a lot of guys in the class.
So nice, good for you.
There was like 8 of us in like a class of 20-ish.
Oh, man,
which is a lot.
Is it really?
Well, 8 guys like out
8 guys out of 20 something. That's rare. That's rare.
We were all cool. Like there was no drama. Good. Like for the most part, there's like no drama. I was cool with like majority everyone. Yeah, man. Like I truly loved grad school, dude. It was dope.
Yeah, dude. It was super fun for me too, man. I mean, despite stressing out about exams and all that shit, obviously, that's what comes with OT school or grad school in general. But just like I feel I built a lot of good long-term relationships there, friendships.
Yeah, exactly. And like again, like when we're going through that, like we're not thinking like, oh, these people may be like people I invite to my wedding or like my lifelong friends, or you know, even if you don't talk to them, like I feel like if I hit up one of my homies from the program, like we're still cool. You know what I mean? So like. You build that relationship like
literally my homie was on the pod recently. He just got his certified hand therapy.
That's crazy.
Dude, crazy work.
Dude, he's like how young is that guy, man?
He's younger than us. He's maybe 4 years younger, I want to say. No, maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, man, he had a whole story about that too. Crazy work.
Dude,
crazy work.
People don't I'm sure obviously
it's rare as fuck. Yeah,
people don't get that until they're like 40.
I didn't know 40. That, but yes.
Well, like, you know, because you need obviously a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And some people don't pursue it till like 30, 40s or later.
Yeah. So like, luckily for him, he was able to go straight out the gate. He started off initially. He didn't even want to do hand therapy. He just was the only opportunity available for him in Laredo.
Yeah.
And he was just like, shit, I guess we just gotta learn this. Eventually, he started falling in love with it. And since 2021, that's how long he's been practicing. So. Obviously, he accumulated all those hours. It was like super convenient for him to just boom and take it, you know, opposed to like starting off an inpatient or whatever other setting and then having to actually find hand therapy because it's hard to find in general, you know.
Dude, like in the Valley, there's like you could probably count on your fingers how many CHCs there are. Like
literally, probably just one. I don't even know. Is it
like there's only obviously a handful.
Yeah, dude, it's wild, man.
That's crazy, bro. Like, congrats to him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
legit, man. Because.
I want to do that someday, but
dude,
it's not my goal right now. But someday I would like.
Yeah, he had a whole story behind that and you'll hear it on the pod. But long story short, he initially was supposed to take it in November, but he forgot to renew his license, like just his driver's license. No, just his driver's license until he pulled up, and then they were like, "Nah, you can't take this, dude." He's like, "Was there any other way we can do this?" You know, and he's like, "No, sorry." But he told me that was a blessing in disguise because he wasn't really studying as strict or as structured as he needed to. He was kind of just like, I'll just read here, do this, do that. And then sometime in, I think, January, February, I had come visited from Alaska, and I gifted him a book. It was called Relentless by Tim S. Grover. And that book has been like a recurring theme in like all of my last podcasts and everything. And he's the coach for Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, like the physical trainer coach. And so after I gifted him that book, he was like, oh shit, he locked the fuck in. His mindset just shifted, and he would like wake up super early, 5 a.m., study, and then study between work and after work and everything. And so had he like, he told me he probably would have failed. He most likely would have failed the first time. So the second time he took it around was in, I want to say June. Obviously he passed it. They don't give you a score. They just say like, you passed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so, yeah, man, I mean, again, oh, glory to God, bro.
For sure,
never
man.
know in hindsight.
My cross.
That's it, bro. I saw that. I was like, fuck, that's fucking fire.
Or whether you have a cross or not, I mean,
that's it.
I encourage everyone to, believe in a higher power. So
that's it, bro. That's it. Yeah. Whatever religion you believe in, bro.
Man. God did, bro. Like all those delays, like those things that are like, what? Like as simple as missing his driver's license or expiring, like what, like
exactly.
And he had to wait like what, like 6 months at least, 7 months,
literally a whole year.
But
like
again, that was like, God preparing him in some form.
Exactly.
And preparing him have to like learn his lesson. Yeah, bro. That's
yeah. What's even crazier too is because he was telling me, because now he's with his girlfriend, and I think that also strengthened their relationship, because he was able to be like, hey, look, there's gonna be times so I gotta lock the fuck in. Like, sorry, but I want this for my future. She's like, yeah, totally supported him, and even like whenever he wasn't ready to study or like willing to, she'd be pushing him to do it. So I guess another silver lining there too, to be like, here.
Bro, that's crazy. He's so he's so young, like doing it. Is he in his 20s? You said 20s.
His birthday, I think he just turned 29 or 30 recently last week.
Dude, that's like the 1%, bro.
Bro, and I'm telling you,
that's crazy. Like,
yeah, it's wild, man.
So yeah,
it's
congrats
wild.
to him, dude.
Straight up.
I don't really know him, but like I obviously.
No, you guys will link up for sure one day.
I've known him in the therapy world, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think I'll see him at the rec, but.
Yeah, he just moved back to Laredo recently, and he's trying to land like a 6-figure job out there. Perm job too, that's hard to find.
Shout out to him, man.
Like 4 years in, that's crazy. Like the only time you ever get like that type of numbers is when you're like a manager or fucking 10 years of working.
Yeah, dude, shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Manny, bro. So he's the pod right before you, I think, too.
Okay,
perfect. Cool. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, bro,
so OT to OT.
Yeah, bro, I watch all of them.
Hell yeah, baby. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, man.
Sir.
It means a lot.
Yes, sir,
you're the one getting my fucking hours up on YouTube. That's what's up.
Dude, they show up on my YouTube too, man.
Oh, for real?
That's crazy. Like,
let's go.
It's just funny because like I'm just like on my the feed of YouTube, like whatever I'm interested in, and all I see is like your like what you like kind of like TikToks, YouTube shorts.
Yeah. I spread them out.
I just see your face on there. I'm like, what the heck? I was like,
let's go.
I was quite on there, but obviously I follow you, subscribe. So
yeah, recently I've been getting a lot of training on YouTube. So I've already created 2 YouTube videos, but I'm gonna be more diligent on that for sure. Just because like
subscribe to his channel, man. Like him on Instagram. Support.
Hell yeah,
support,
bro.
Like the valley, like
that's it.
Local business.
That's
just
it,
support,
bro.
Man.
That's it. Hell yeah, appreciate you, baby. So after you graduated OT school, what was studying for the NBCOT like? Here we go. There we fucking go. Ooh, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Right.
You make me cry now.
Oh shit! Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Go on.
So, man, dude, this was like it was low-key dark time because this was, again, during COVID. I graduated December 2019.
Damn, you graduated early. Okay,
I graduated December 2019. So, COVID technically hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's like present. I mean, that's hence the name COVID-19, right? But it's not like in the news until like what, February, like March.
Yeah,
March of 2020 is when like the outbreak and the news and global widespread whatever. And during that time, I'm like studying for the NBCOT, the board exams, right? And I feel like I'm pretty good at like, if I have a goal, I have a set date, like I'm gonna like fixate to my schedule and have my routine, yada yada yada. So I had my date like at March something, April something, basically the day before or maybe the day of. The day of. You already know where this is going. Like,
oh no.
hey, I get an email. Sorry to inform you, your testing center has been closed due to COVID-19. Your tests will be, rescheduled. I'm like, I studied like 8-12 week. I was like on a, routine 8-12 week program or something. Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Like, I want to work already. Like, it's already been several months. I didn't go on vacation. I wanted to, start working already. And again, it gets canceled. So second time it gets rescheduled, maybe like in another 4 weeks. So, all right, I just got to study again. And again, this is during COVID. Everything's locked down. So I'm like studying in my home, bro. Yeah. Like, I don't have like a nice desk setup. Like, I'm in a chair that wobbles. Like, it's like almost broken. Like, I don't have like a good setup. Like, my back hurts. Regardless, like, I'm just studying at home. It's shut down. Like, we don't know where the world is going. I'm just got to control what I can control, right? Yeah. Basically, like, maybe same thing the day before or a couple days before. Hey, sorry. Due to testing, due to COVID, your test has been rescheduled. Like, second time, bro. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what the heck? You know, no one knows this. Like, everyone, obviously, people are going through their own issues with the outbreak and stuff. But, like, man, I was like, dude, like, what am I, like, like, I can't do nothing. Yeah. I'm studying. Like, I'm on a fixed schedule, like I said, and I can't even take my tests. Yeah. So finally, the third time, like, I want to say come June. Shit. Probably June.
Fucking shit, bro.
So this is like a 3-month delay. Yeah. Like, again, unknown, uncertainty, don't know what's happening. Hoping I can take the test again. And, like, even the day before, like, I'm, like, checking my email, like...
Yeah, they're gonna fuck me again,
I get a notification, I'm like, oh, shit. Is it them?
You're on fucking edge.
Yeah, bro. So, essentially, like, I had a positive mindset, so I was just like, I wasn't like, I didn't keep checking my phone, but basically that night before the exam, bro, like, I couldn't sleep. Shit. I would sleep like at 3-4 a.m. almost every night, because again, COVID times. I was playing Call of Duty, like, all night, bro. Like, I was on Warzone.
Yeah, straight up.
I mean, were you?
Yeah, me too, yeah. I mean, I was in field work.
Like 12 a.m. I would play, like, 12 a.m. to, like, 5 a.m., bro, like, during COVID. Like, I had, like, once I was done with my studying, like, boom, I'm like, eating, like, obviously inside my home, but eat, sleep, and study, and play Call of Duty. That was a life during COVID, and it was dope. It was fun.
It was dope.
It was fun, other than the cancellation and the studying, but basically my sleep schedule is wrecked. For sure. Wrecked, and I'm trying to take this test like at 7-8 a.m. and my sleep schedule, I usually sleep like at 3-4 a.m. Like, I don't, like, obviously I'm a young kid, like, I don't really know, like, you should do this probably like a couple of days before to get your sleep schedule, informed, right? And I don't know that I take melatonin. I essentially, bro, like, I legit don't sleep, like, and I'm anxious, bro. I'm anxious, excited. I'm taking the biggest test of my life. Yeah. And I get like 30 minutes, an hour, if anything, like, total time of sleep. And once my alarm went off, bro, like, another side of me had to, like, lock in, bro. Yeah. Like, because I could have easily just been like, I shouldn't have taken melatonin. I should have slept earlier. I should have done this and that. Like, no, bro. Once I woke up, like, my adrenaline was insane. Like, I just, like, I took a cold shower to wake my body up, wake my mind up. Did my routine, got, like, my snacks. Follow his NBCOT study guide if you haven't already. I wish it was there for me at the time, but
telling you.
So yeah, so I did all my routine, whatever. Went to the testing center, dead freaking tired, but I just, like, prayed to God. I kept, like, a Bible verse with me, or not with me, but in my head, and I kept just saying, God is with me, like, just God is with me, like, like, you got this, like, just that mental talk, that visualization. All these are strategies that, we do with patients, and I did with myself. Again, like, no sleep, bro. Biggest test of my life. Man, after that test, bro, like, I legit, some people say they had, like, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes left, and they,
No shit.
you know, like for me, I was at the very end. Like, how'd you do?
I managed it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie.
So you had extra time
Yeah.
Bro, I had literally like my last question was like counting down 10, 9, 8, like, so, and I'm bad at tests, bro. I'm bad at reading. I'm bad at tests.
Yeah.
So it's not like I came out that test like, oh yeah, like I got it. Like I was just relieved. It was like a huge adrenaline boost after the test. I was so like relieved.
Just the weight of the last 6 months, or even more, man.
The weight of all of that, the 7, 8 years of college, all the preparation, again, all the things that happened like right before, the 24 hours before that happened, and I mean, thank God, bro, I freaking passed. Like, I don't know how, bro.
Hey,
again, like God, I obviously know how God did everything, man. Like I literally would pray during the test. Like if I didn't know, I would like close my eyes, and say God is with me. Or there was like a paper that we had, like if you want to write stuff down, like if there's like calculations, I wrote God is with me. I wrote like faith, consistency, hard work pays off, FCHWPO. That's
what that stands for.
Shout out Jaylen Brown.
Oh, I always wondered what that stands for.
Like, so, like, I was, like, really, like, on another level. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, been in that zone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, again, all that
It's like Game 7 right there, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was, like, my Game 7. I wish it was, like, a real Game 7.
Game 7 fucking game winner, too, bro. Like,
that was my Game 7, man. I honestly, like, everything was against me. I should have failed, bro, but I freaking passed. I was, like...
Amazing, bro.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, what a fucking story, bro.
I know, dude.
Shout out.
Again, like, people don't know. Like, people don't know, like, people's struggles, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, they only see the social media part, obviously. Yeah. And I was going through it, man. Like, but again, thank you, Lord.
Dude, straight up.
Whew. Crazy, dude.
I feel for you, bro.
Bro, it's vivid, man. Like, I'll never forget it, bro. I'll never forget those memories.
Yeah, man, because, again, this is just a little CTA for everyone out there. If you want my study guide structured, it's important, right?
Hey, give me a cut.
Making sure that you're staying on top of your studies, opposed to just like being
honestly. So if I was like, I mean, I think I was pretty good with my schedule, but I've seen your free study guide, bro. Like goodness, dude, that's insane.
I went insane on that shit.
The fact that it's free,
bro. I put in like, I want to say 2 full days worth. And I worked on that shit during Christmas. Yeah. Because I was in Alaska. I was like, I got nothing to do right now. I'm just going to fucking crunch this shit out.
Dude, that's amazing. Dude, honestly, like...
Straight up, man.
It will help any student, whether you're, like, good at your own schedule or whatever. Like, just having it as a guide, like, it does no harm. Like,
Like, I'm not forcing you to use everything on there. That's just literally what I used to pass.
Exactly. So and if you guys are like, if anyone's just like hesitant, like I don't like, it's like I already spent so much money. Like, okay, well, just look at the study guide, and if you want that extra help, then Clyde will help you out.
I got you guys. Like, all right, you can download it down low. All right, I'm gonna put it in the fucking description. That's it. Just make a copy. That's it.
Yeah. Again, the study guide is freaking free. Like,
it's like hella value. I should be charging for that shit, but it's fine. It's cool. So, man, because I've been hopping on calls with a lot of students, and the craziest story I've heard so far is someone has been trying to retake it for the last 6 years.
Dude, see, like when I see those stories, dude, like again, like I truly feel like I shouldn't have passed that. Yeah. Like the questions I would like answer, like I was like 50-50 on like majority of them, like, you know what I mean? Like, so like I'm sure like most people are like, oh, I'm pretty positive it's this answer. I'm like on the fence between two. Again, you can't overthink about it, so I'm just like, all right, this one next.
You were locked in,
and bro. I saved questions, bro, for the end, which kind of
that's a good idea.
Though. Rushed me.
That's a good idea to save the questions in case you were like overthinking. Yeah,
if you're really like, I would save. I saved like maybe like 3 or 5 at the end, and I don't know if you can still do that.
I think you can. Like you put a little flag on it or something.
Oh, I mean, just quick note. I took the test with a mask on, like.
So you're trying to breathe, and you're like.
Like,
Fucking hyperventilating and shit.
and I had glasses at the time, so like, it would fog up my
I
glasses.
hated that, bro. That was the worst, bro.
Like, I just these little things, you know what I mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
just annoying. Like, you had to be like 6 feet apart.
Yeah, every little thing was just like
Had
against
my
you.
mask.
Everything was stacked. And
Bro, I took a restroom break too.
Shit, I don't even remember if I did.
I took like, so you know how you recommend like breaks or like, I don't know, like snacks or whatever.
Yeah, I mean during studies and like in
Yeah,
between
so
and all that shit, yeah.
I think you can take snacks to the testing.
I think so. I think you take
I
water
think
for
so,
sure.
but I didn't do that. I took a water break and like I went to the restroom. Like,
Yeah,
that's
just
like
make sure you don't
5
bring
minutes
shit.
that people think like was a waste of time, but for me, like, it was that like break that I needed.
It's like boom, you reset.
I needed that reset, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, again, people are like, "What? Like, dude, it's time test. Why are you going to the restroom?" I'm like,
Yeah, man,
that works for me. You know, it's not saying it works for you, but
exactly, man, and
I
that's
took a freaking break.
that's huge, bro, because you need to understand that you need to be able to self-regulate yourself. You know, the way that we teach our kids or our patients to like be able to be calm, so that you can be in a good state to actually fucking answer and all this shit. Because I was talking to one student. She failed it the first time or second time, and she was telling me, "He's like, yeah, I legit like freaked out mid-tests. I didn't even answer like 20 questions." And I was like, "Dude, why didn't you just answer them? You know, because you get counted for all of them."
Wait, so
regardless.
she submitted it without,
She
it's like she ran
submitted,
out of
yeah.
time?
Well, no, yeah, she just didn't even like do the 20 questions because she freaked out. She was just so anxious about it. She was just like,
I
"Oh my God."
believe that.
Yeah.
Though. Like, you know, like you get into, if you let that creep in your mind,
Yeah.
like, again, like I really trusted in God and trust the work that I put in, and God is with me, like, you got this, like,
That's it.
you know, like take out that negativity, which is easier said than done,
Yeah.
but like, that's why, like, I truly believe, like, dang, like, I feel for her, because I could have easily went that route, but thank God I didn't.
Dude, fuck. It's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these calls are a little bit depressing. Like,
what do you mean?
because, you know, they're retaking
that's
it
why
for the third time.
That's why they need services.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
bro. Like, because there's nothing out there right now to help them aside from, like, tutoring, more resources of, like, study resources that you probably don't even fucking need. Like, I only paid for, NBCOT and AOTA, and then used all the free shit, like OT Exam Prepper, OT Miri, like, all the YouTube stuff. Yeah.
There's this guy. He has Miles Mocker.
That's the guy. Yeah, he's
Shout out
OT
him,
exam
man.
bro. Fuck yeah, man! His visuals are the shit. Yeah, he has like his own cohort
I'm
going on.
I'm sure he's doing like a paying thing.
Yeah, he's doing
like,
it now. Yeah,
I did all his free stuff.
Dude, all his free stuff was fucking gold. Like, I used a lot of that to remember everything because it's like Star Wars and like Harry. Harry Potter. I didn't watch too much of, but. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the mnemonics.
It was a lot.
I can't remember, but man, you didn't watch it.
I mean, I watched it, but like I couldn't understand
sense.
it. Yeah, I couldn't understand it.
How about, I think it was the Star Wars one.
The Star Wars ones I got for sure. I forgot whatever else there was, but there was a good amount that the visuals really helped me because I'm a visual learner, and that's important for students to know or new grads to know. It's just like really know what your learning style is. Remember what you learned in school. Like what helped you pass and everything, and then apply that to your studies.
Don't change.
Yeah,
like don't change what you're doing.
Because it's rough. People.
Like, everyone's just different, so like, can't expect them to learn the way we learn or how one person learns.
Exactly. So shit, man, I had no idea that you had gone through 6 months of just like uncertainty.
But again, this is COVID, so like so many people were obviously going through a tough time.
I'm sure there's a lot of similar stories like that as well.
Were you in you weren't in OT school yet?
I was in my field work. Actually.
Oh, so like you were technically you were.
It was still
like
crazy.
Hybrid, right? Like you guys were home, but
so we had we were in the last semester of didactic work, and spring break is when all of it happened. So we were hybrid, like literally second half of our last semester. Yeah. So it wasn't that much. I mean, it was helpful for sure, because it started getting stressful as fuck.
So when did you start OT school?
Started OT school 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you started what, like 2017? 17. Got you. Yeah, and so like my first field work was in a fucking acute hospital when all the fucking COVID shit was happening. So they had no idea, and they were switching from some old ass EMR system to Epic, and all of this is just happening. I'm like, I'm not learning shit because my CI is over here teaching Epic, and I'm getting placed with like speech therapists, PTs, OTs. I don't even like know, and I'm just like,
dude, honestly,
I'm
like,
not learning shit.
Like
right
that's crazy, but dude, I'm happy you got a place because
Yeah.
there's some people who like couldn't even find
That's
a field
true.
work.
That is true.
Especially during COVID, they're like, no, we're not taking students.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dang, I can't believe they like. Well, this is what time is this?
Well, it was even up in the air because I was supposed to do something else before, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, cancel." And then boom, hey, you're with this person. Oh, just kidding, you're with
Was
this
this
person.
a week, the first, like just 1 week one, or is this the?
No, this is the full field work too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like the clinicals, like 3 months. You know.
Dang, yeah. No.
And everyone was freaking out. No one knew what the fuck to do, man. The hospitals were insane. They wouldn't let us see COVID patients. And sometimes I think some patients would. I almost had a COVID scare that time too. They're like, "Clyde, just stay home. Don't do anything.
Yeah. And
Go get tested."
Were you living with? Were you in San Antonio?
I was in San Antonio.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you weren't living with your mom.
No.
See, that was something I was always like low key scared about.
No.
Like, you know, I lived with my mom at the time, and I didn't want to.
Was your mom working at the time or no?
Yeah, she's a nurse too, so it's like kind of like double exposure in a way. So I didn't want I didn't want to be the reason why something would happen to her. So.
Especially for the elder community. My parents, thankfully, they had just retired like right before. So I was like, oh shit.
Dude, yeah,
it's wild.
There was a time, man, like where I was truly like, will the world like be like, will we be okay? Like,
yeah.
I mean, again, that was during my uncertainty, my like dark days. So I was just like, will we ever not have to wear a freaking mask? Like, and that's crazy to think that was a time in our lives, because it feels like just yesterday. Like those are vivid memories. For sure, because like who would have thought that would ever happen?
It's like 5 years ago, dude. Crazy to think about.
What a time, man! What a time, bro. Crazy.
All right, shit. Okay, so you pass your NBCOT. What do you do after that?
Oof, oh my god, dude, man, it's crazy. My whole life, like most people, right? They we all have our own struggles, but oh man, dude, I got my first job. I'm blessed and grateful for it, but dude, I was the only OT. Damn.
When I hear that,
I got hired on the spot. I got essentially. That's
when you know they're fucking desperate, bro.
I got hired on the spot. So again, I found out the news. I passed. I want to say like a day or two. I'm already like applying, and like one of the first jobs that like called me for an interview basically hired me on the spot and told me like, can you start tomorrow? What the heck? In my mind, I'm like, dude, I was like delayed for 6 months. So like I want to, but at the same time, like, dude, I just found out I passed. Like I kind of want to like enjoy I want to celebrate and like play Call of Duty. Honestly, and
let me get my sleep routine back, bro.
Like let me get into a routine. Like let me just mentally prepare myself for my first real adult job. And I mean that like she asked me right there and then. So like what I say, I was like, oh yeah, sure, like definitely. You know what I mean? Again, like half of me wanted to, half of me was like, oh, like, I don't know. But I basically start that first. Dude, the next day I just get hired. I have the interview and I just get hired. And I start the next day and I already have like my whole schedule. I want to say they were a little bit nice. Like maybe the first 2 or 3 days where like there's like an hour space.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Not including my 30-minute lunch break.
Oh my god.
So they were kind of nice, but not really. Again, I had like, 2 evals that first day and like patients I've never seen before.
What setting is this?
Pediatrics.
Got you. Home health?
Home health and outpatient.
Damn, you did both, bro.
I did both at the same time.
Tough.
So,
Tough.
Yeah, dude, one of the things I'll recommend is like, make sure for me, like, I just did what I had to. I got paid, like, fairly well. Yeah. So, like, I have no ill will towards the company. I knew what I was getting myself into. Or, I mean, like, after the fact, right? But, like, I obviously could have, like, voluntarily left knowing that I was the only OT. But they paid me well. My patients were awesome. I was learning a lot. Like, you just have to learn by yourself. Yeah. And I feel like that's the best experience, the best teacher, right? And it's not for everyone, but for me, I'm like no, like I'm gonna do this up to a certain point, right? But basically, like what I would recommend to most people is like make sure there's an OT on the site that, or a quota at least. I mean, there was a quota, but actually, still no, there's got to be an OT to like help with evals, right? That's like the bread and butter of being a OT, but no OT on site, so just make sure there's an OT on site that can at least mentor you in some form.
Yeah.
So I ended up staying there for like a year and a half. Bro.
Damn. I think Christelle was telling me about that. Christelle, hey, shout out Christelle.
Shout out Christelle, man. We worked together, so she helped me out during this part of that, but she ended up leaving, and I was like,
she left early. I remember
she left early. I was like, oh, come on, like stay. But hey, like
a year and a half is a long time for that type of work, bro.
A year and a half. And I did what I had to do, man, because my main goal was to pay off my loans.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel bad because I like neglected like money's not everything, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you know that. Yeah. I'm sure you've learned that. You're older than me. But like, like as we're like working, we just like, I want monies to support, my future, my wife, my future kids, whatever. But I was just like, at that time I was so fixated on money and paying off my loan that like, dude, my whole life was like revolved around that. I basically, long story short, I was able to pay off my loan, my grad school loan, within a year.
Oh, dude, shout out to you, bro.
I know, within a year.
Yeah, that's hard
I would
work.
look up stats like it takes like average like 21 years for average 21 years for a student to repay a loan. I was like, heck no, like I just think differently, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay that off in a year. I had like a visual. I would like write down like some verses and motivational stuff, and I ended up doing it, and I paid it off. Right, that was awesome. But how did I feel after?
Same.
I didn't feel happy, dude.
Yeah.
That's like, isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but like deep down, I was like, yeah, I paid it off. Like I felt good, but truly, like I was not. Like happy because my relationship suffered. I was like on clockwork, like on autopilot. Like I tell this with my current wife, like, dude, that time I felt so bad. Like I was on autopilot that whole year working there, bro. Like isn't it like that? Like again, a lot of people like know this, but dude, like I just can't it was such a tough time that I didn't know what was happening in me.
Yeah.
That again, like I paid it off, and I truly deep down wasn't happy, and I didn't realize that until maybe like, months and months, years later, with hindsight, right? So, oh man,
that's crazy.
That's my first job.
That's a great message.
That's a long story short from my first job, because that was tough, dude. That was tough.
Dude, that's a great message for everyone. Not only the whole paying off. Like the happiness at the end of it, like you weren't even happy despite it being gone, like the importance is the relationships that were kind of.
Honestly, I think I learned my lesson at that time, or like, after the fact, but the money part, I truly didn't learn it until like just recently, just like last year when I moved to California.
Okay.
So it actually took me maybe that long, because I was really cheap, I was really frugal. I'm more frugal, like not really. I don't want to say I'm cheap. I mean, I am cheap, but like I want to say it's like resourceful and being frugal, like being raised by Filipino parents. Like that's what they instilled in me.
Yeah.
Buying everything on sale, like going straight to the clearance. You know what I mean? Like, were you guys like that too?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
because my wife, like, she wasn't really raised like that.
Interesting.
So, like,
okay.
We had to find that balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I didn't learn I didn't learn that until, like I said, last year, like the true like happiness for me wasn't like money. It was like my health, like health is wealth, right? Like being able to just it's a privilege just to be able to work, especially in this economy. You know what I mean? Being able to move, like we're therapists ourselves. So I feel like
shout out, man. Shout out to therapy world, bro. Easy to find a job.
I feel like we like. Well, for me, I'll speak for myself that I take care of my patients like so much that I'll neglect my own like health for it. You know, like quick example is like when I would transfer patients sometimes, like man, like I really should have asked for like help, like from a CNA or a nurse. I'm strong, like I lift, I know the technique. So and like I didn't want to wait like 3-5 minutes for help. So sometimes I would transfer patients who were like, again, it depends, you know what I mean? Situation by situation, but like there'd be so many times where I should have asked for help, but I would do those transfers on my own. My back would hurt, and it's obviously it's like from the years of powerlifting too.
True.
But that made me confident that I could like lift
I got this shit.
I was like, no, I can lift anyone, like, and you. Okay, actually,
I don't fuck around with transfers, bro. I'm like, nah, man, yo.
Well, like with like all the bed controls and the transfer sheets, like you could like,
true,
like if you're really good, like like man, you could transfer 500 patients like pretty easy. But again, like I learned my lesson, like get the help that you need, and our health is more important than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, man. Because you can have all the money in the world, but at the end of the day, like, are you healthy enough to even spend it and enjoy it? You know?
Dude, that's I'm still learning that, bro. Like, shout out to my wife because she's like helped me like learn that I can like spend on myself without feeling bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I don't know if you're the same way.
Yeah, it was, man. Honestly, like just recently too. Honestly, not gonna lie.
It took me a long time to like, I can pay for this and like. I don't have to. I would like if I pay for something, I would feel like, I gotta compensate. So let's not eat out here. Or for me, like I'll get something cheaper because I just bought a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would do that type of stuff, and over the course of the years, like it messed with me, man, and really like built stress.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up with that, and it's difficult to kind of rewire our brains because it's been years of just learning that and seeing that from our parents and being like. No, how much is it? That's like the first question when you bring something up to your mom. I was like triggering as fuck. They're like, yo, how much is it? I'm like, fuck, dude, does it really matter? I want this shit,
No, dude, like,
and so, I mean, now that we're adults, we see something we like, we're like, fuck yeah, dude, let's get it.
I know.
I want it. I don't care how much it is. Shit, let me get these J's. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Like you said, you had just sold those like in 2012 and next thing you know, you got them back because they bring you fucking joy and happiness, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and that's the consequence, right? Like we get that happiness, like even though it's a material thing, like we worked for it, we worked hard, like we enjoy it, like not obviously like both of us, we're not buying things to like look at my J's or I truly love these shoes.
They feel good.
This is my childhood. They feel good. This is my childhood. I love Jordans. I love sneakers. I love the streetwear, and like. You know what I mean? So, like, that's who I am. That's how I'm sure you are. You got your own 5s.
Well, these were gifted, but, I
nice.
mean, like this fucking polar bear chain. I got this over
bro.
in Alaska, bro. This shit was not cheap. Like a cost of pretty much Jordans. Yeah. But I was like, I fucking fuck with it. I could wear it with, I like blue. I was like, dark blue's like my shit. And so, I was like, I want it.
I know, man.
I got it. And I feel good.
Like, I'm still, like, it's still a learning process for me to buy things that I want and to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Exactly. That's what it is, bro. Fruits of
your labor. I'm sure, like, for you, like, how did you feel, like, buying all the equipment for your business? Like,
so when I first moved to Alaska in October, I was still, like, frugal. Like, even though I'm making a shitload of money, as a travel OT, I was still like, no. I still had that same mindset that I grew up with with my mom. I'd always just hear her voice in the back of my head, like, oh, like, what is it? How much does it cost? And the very first big investment for me, at least, was for my business. And it was like through mentoring, through coaching and everything online. And so I was like, fuck, I have this money here. But then, like you're still thinking about, then I'll cut back on this, like you mentioned.
Facts,
And so, what, fuck it. And that was probably like the best investment I ever made. Because since then, I recently went on a Mexico trip to retreat with them. And I
When
really
you bought a house?
out in Puerto Vallarta, bro. That shit was hilarious, man.
I was like, man,
I was like, I'm like, nah, just fucking with y'all, man. Nah, but that was a spiritual awakening for sure. Got me a lot closer to God, which why I was not expecting whatsoever.
Oh, it has like a religion.
Yeah, because
to it,
that's why I really like this type of mentor. I was like, oh, okay, he kind of vibes with the same shit I do. It's not just like coaching in general, but they believe in a higher being, whether that be Jesus Christ, Buddha, whatever it is. And so along with that, I met some really dope people who have the same mindset and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so recently I was out there, again, it's just like fucking God just helping you out the whole way. Went to California, and initially I was just going to go by myself to go to the Kendrick concert. I was going to visit you too.
I know.
It got fucking expensive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But my homie, my homie lives out there in Cali, super close to the arena, the one that I met in Mexico. And yeah, so then he fucking picked me up. I didn't have to pay for fucking driving around, for housing. I was there for like 2 nights. And another dude I met there too is AJ. Shout out AJ. And shout out Kevin, actually.
Kevin?
Kevin was the Asian dude that housed me.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was like,
Kevin Lee.
Kevin G?
Nah,
From
no.
high school?
Nah, not Kevin Grider, bro. Shout out Kevin Grider, though.
Because I know he's
out in
he's
Oregon?
in California, I think.
He's in Cali, too? San Diego?
He's in the Navy, so I was like, oh,
somewhere,
dang. Like,
somewhere in the coast. Somewhere in the coast. But yeah, shout out Kevin. And then now AJ, my boy, my sales dude. So that's something that I've like been wanting to learn, like need to work on in my business, is learning how to sell. Learning how to sell. And it's very hard for me, at least, because I'm a very generous giving guy. I'm just like, yeah, just take it. Just like my fucking study guide. I'm like, yeah, just take it, So when I hop on these calls, I'm like, fuck, there's a lot of resistance to like be like, okay, here, this is how much it is. Thankfully starting to get better on that. And yeah, man, like to me now, when I spend money on my business, it doesn't feel like wasting. It doesn't feel like
it's an investment.
Exactly. Because I know that it's going to improve on myself. Likewise with all the equipment that you see here as well.
I'm glad, bro, that you didn't whether you went cheap or not, like obviously it's still like a big endeavor just to like start a business and start what you're doing. But I'm glad that you're investing in like good quality, because I'm the same way. I'm like, if I'm gonna buy something, like let me invest in a good quality. Like for me, I want to buy something like it's almost like being frugal in a way, because I'm saying if this thing's gonna last me 10, 20 years, then it's pays for itself. Then buying maybe a shoes or a shirt that lasts for a year, like it looks all bad like once you put it in the dryer, you know what I mean? So that's how I kind of look at things. Like I buy it for life. Like I'm on Reddit, buy it for life, or like I'm on Frugal, and like you know what I mean. So I love to invest in good quality stuff that will last me for a long time, and I'm glad you did the same thing.
Like these mics are the top tier fucking mics that everyone uses. I was like, fuck it, do that. I probably honestly didn't need that camera.
Where the headphones at?
I have them, but I feel like since we're just right here, we're
it's because again I watch pods, so I'm like wondering
I legit have them. I have them out. It's right there.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Those are the ones that Joe Rogan uses, and
what?
Yeah, that's the one that he uses. That's why I bought it. But they're not even that much. They're only like $50-$70. Honestly, but it's like so far away, and I'm like, we're right here.
No. I was just like, I was wondering.
Yeah.
People would say like, oh, it makes the experience better.
Yeah. I'm. That's why I do want to keep them. Like I told myself, man, if I just sell it, then I get $50. Whatever. I mean, I can always buy it later, but at the same time,
it's good. It's good just to have it.
Exactly, and eventually, once this expands, then I'm gonna start using those headphones again, just because it's a nice little.
Yeah, reminder. Bro. This is fire.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. And this is something like I've been wanting, like imagining the whole time in Alaska. I was like, all right, when I move back, I'm gonna have the whole fucking setup, have my whole podcast set up. Because when I was starting doing the podcast, I would do them in the library. And then, I had to pay for the whole day and then like set up all the shit. It takes like an hour.
In Alaska, though?
In Alaska, I didn't do any pods. I just did a workshop out there. Which I just pulled up my camera and just recorded stuff and everything. I didn't even do the live recording too, or a live stream, which I had to figure out on my own, but it's fine. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, dude, I mean, it doesn't feel like I spend wasting money, like just like food or whatever. Exactly. Sometimes, I mean, I enjoy food, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the fuck out of food. I enjoy fuck out of a good coffee. So shout out Sovereign Coffee. Whenever I want to treat myself, go down over there to Edinburgh, fucking fire.
Bro, everyone's going there. I'm not a coffee guy, but...
It's good. It's good, man.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but
yeah. No, Sovereign is fire. Also, Reserva is also good, man. They're a little more pricier, but Sovereign coffee is legit.
I'll stick to Starbucks.
That's it, bro. That's it, man. Yeah, but honestly, like, just a quick little rant. But like, when it comes to entrepreneurship, it reminds me of making varsity in high school.
Dude, man, like, yeah. Let's dive into that, man.
Okay.
Like, first of all, I wish, bro. I wish I stayed. I mean, everything happens for a reason, but, bro, I quit, like, midway of my sophomore year. So
I thought I could have sworn you played junior. No, you didn't play junior year. No,
nah,
shit.
man.
Did Jan play?
I want to say so, yeah. So I essentially played like half of my high school career, but
Yeah.
I wish, bro. I love basketball.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I mean, you know how it was. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't get the opportunities.
Dude,
or
you don't understand. It was hard as fuck.
we were all like compared to Josh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But shout out to Josh though.
yeah,
Like,
no,
Josh,
yeah.
Josh is like the most humble guy,
No, yeah.
despite the popularity and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
it was just like if you weren't like Josh's level, you're just called ninja. Like if you're Asian,
literally, bro.
Like,
They called you ninja too?
yeah.
Oh my
bro, you
fucking
forgot.
god,
bro! Did you forget?
They would get us confused.
Did you forget? Like they would call like anyone
Oh
but
my
like Abe and Josh essentially was, and if you're not good as they were, you would be called ninja.
First
like,
off, racial as fuck.
I'm like, what the heck? Call me by my name, man, or my last name.
Straight up, man, dude. Yeah, like.
But no, shout out to you, bro, for like sticking.
That
like,
was hard.
I found lifting, which was like cool for me. But I mean, for sure, I wish I stayed in basketball, dude. Like,
yeah,
man, dude, like did you like?
It was hard, dude. I'll tell you.
Did you like no, like not trying to bag on you. Like you played in the senior year.
I mean, I played some games, garbage time. You know how it
Okay.
is, but
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
bench players. So like, just a quick rundown. Freshman year, I remember the end of the year, I was just like in that random freshman class. I don't know if you were in that too, basketball class.
Well, I was a year below you, remember? So
Oh,
so when you're a sophomore, I was a freshman.
Got you. Well, were you ever in a basketball class like freshman year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were like in the freshman basketball.
Yeah, I was in the freshman.
Got
and,
you.
like basically up until sophomore year.
Got you.
Until
That's when
I
you,
quit.
yeah. So like the end of that year, Coach Ebra was legit like, hey, you guys aren't good enough to make like fucking
Wait,
first
you
period.
told this,
I told this
you
in
told
the
this on JT's,
on
so-
JT's,
on
yeah.
JT's pod, yeah.
So I was just like, this motherfucker, bro. So like I just wanted to be committed to basketball. You know, I like quit band because I was good at band. I would play percussion and shit. And I was just like, nah, dude, I'd rather play fucking basketball. It was fun. But yeah, I spoke up for myself and ended up sticking it out till like the fucking senior year. And even then, even like the beginning of senior year, I wasn't even sure I was gonna make it. Because I remember Coach Ebra was like, oh, Clyde, you're not gonna go to this tournament. And I was like, what the fuck? I got pissed off one
like
day.
during senior year, right?
Yeah. Just like beginning, before even basketball season started, like he was like, oh yeah, Clyde, you're not in the tournament. I was just like, all right, what the fuck? What am I still practicing for? You know, I was pissed off. I went in the locker room all pissed off and everything. But you know, I just stuck with it. And then it wasn't until like I just consistently kept working hard and then practicing with the dudes. I was just sitting in the locker room just getting changed. And then this is like the moment I was like, what the fuck? I made it. So Coach Garza came up to me and said, hey, Clyde, what jersey number you want? I was just throwing off. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, what number do you want, dude?
That's awesome.
I was like, bro, number 22, dog. Like Clyde the Glide. Number 22.
That's what's up.
And then
dude.
that's when I knew, like, bro, all these fucking years of like not even knowing if I was gonna make the fucking
Paid
team.
off.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude. You know, and putting in work with JT in the summer was definitely helpful. We go to Boys and Girls Club, shoot, jump manual, like work on our hops. That was like the main thing I was known for. Just fucking jumping high. You know?
What's it called? Parkour.
Parkour. That was it.
You did that
bro.
parkour stuff, man.
Yeah. So you know that was like the main thing for me, and so I was super grateful for that. And you know, I take those lessons and apply it to like my life even now, and even entrepreneurship. So going back to that, like that's how I compare entrepreneurship to it. It's like you never know when you're gonna fucking make it. You just gotta keep on
It's just
fucking
that
going.
it just takes that one opportunity or just that one.
I'm
door.
starting to get some fruits from the labor recently. These last 2 weeks, landed a couple sales. They're not too high yet. You know, my sales guys like, Clyde, just fucking shoot it up, bro. What are you doing? You know, take that leap. I'm like, all right, fine. But yeah, you know, like you just never know. You just gotta keep on put your head down, put the work in, and eventually you'll fucking pay off, just like you were with the
Bro,
NBCOT.
honestly, like I low key wish like I just talked to like somebody at that time, because like I feel like if I talked to you, you would have been like a mentor. Like, hey, like I'm on the same boat as you. Yes. Like I'm not playing as I feel like I should. That's essentially like that was happening to me. But like sophomore year, I went from like, you know, starting playing at least 20 minutes, which is like a lot for me, you know, and sophomore year, like I'm like, what the heck? Like I put in all the work this summer, and like I would start some games, but then like some games like he would just bench me and not play me. And this isn't obviously Coach Yebra. This is I forgot the coach's name at the time, but
I don't know, we were sophomore, probably Torres or something.
Yeah, it was different coaches because there's like, or I don't remember, but regardless, like it was just inconsistent. I'm like, what is all the work I put in for at the time? Like I wish I had like, you know, played more games, or there's a lot of things that I wish I could have done at the time, but I didn't have like mentorship, or I didn't have a coach. I just practiced on my own, right? But like looking back, like I learned those lessons later on, that like, you know, like get help, like get the help that you need, just kind of like the study guide in a way. Yeah.
Like be around people who are in the same boat as you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and have gone through it. People who are also a level above you to encourage you to be like, hey, you're almost there, like you're on the right path.
Yeah, man, I just do it. Like, again, like I'm just thinking back, like, just, I wonder if I just talk to one person rather than just making that decision on my own. Just like, maybe if I talk to one person saying like, hey, do you think I just
talk to me?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, I'm a young kid. Like, I was just like,
I think Dion was in the same position as you as well. But he would ask me, and I'd tell him like, yeah, dude, just keep fucking working.
He was athletic.
Yeah, I mean, Dion. Shout out Dion, bro. I haven't heard that guy in a minute.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
He was athletic. Like, let's be real. He was there for like his athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, he was like me. He didn't play that much either, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like there's the star players, obviously, but it's always accomplishing to be like, all right, cool. I'm amongst you people. You know? It's cool. That's what's up. So again, that's how I like to compare it to right now. Currently in entrepreneurship, I'm still like fucking sophomore, junior type, JV type level right now. I'm like putting in the work. I'm starting to see like the fruits of my labor a little bit, but I'm not at this fucking all-star caliber like JT or fucking Josh Gallen and Terrell and all that stuff. It's like, all right, it's cool, but I'll get there.
You're at your own timeline. At your own pace,
exactly.
You're at your own pace. Like, hey, some things like don't work. Obviously, what we talked about earlier, some things don't happen for a reason. So like, it just happens, and you just like you said, you just push through, man. You just keep going.
Yeah, so
I'm happy for
man.
you regardless, bro. This is
man.
Amazing.
Honestly, bro, because like, again, I wish when I was in high school, I wish I would have invested more into like training programs, like one-on-ones, like what they have now, pistol catchies and all that shit.
At that time, they didn't have that, bro.
They didn't. I mean, we did have we had some G League players come out and like help us out every now and then over at I don't know if you knew Juwan
Howard? No, I don't know.
Juwan Howard. I remember him sophomore year. He came, he helped out, and then Stanley Asumnu.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Him and Kevin Grider would kick it. They would kick it after that.
So I watched You watch Mind the Game pod? LeBron and
I watched that. I've seen a couple episodes.
If you love basketball, if you're a fan, it's amazing. But basically, what I'm saying is, man, like, just like back then, bro, you just got better by just playing. Like, you learn all those crazy moves by just playing pickup, right? And nowadays, it's like it just kind of sucks that like it's more like, oh, you have to have a trainer, you have to do this and that. And like I said, like back then,
we didn't have that shit. You have to be raw.
It's all raw. You just like learn from whatever the defense gives you, right? Rather than you have to do cross. Like it's kind of like too much, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little too much now. Mm-hmm. And obviously the game has changed. The evolution of basketball has changed so much, but like I feel like, and that's what they're agreeing. The GOAT of the basketball world, in my opinion, is saying like they need to get back to kind of the roots of basketball, playing pickup, learning that way, and I 100% agree.
For sure, bro.
You know what I mean?
Go out to the elementary schools and just fucking ball out.
Just play,
fucking bro. Rayburn or Garza or all those other places. hard. That's why our knees are probably all fucked up now because we play on the cement floor all the time.
I still play. I still play on cement, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't mind it.
Yeah, man. Also, I'm in California, so like
that's true.
the nature, the weather is so
Cali
beautiful.
is so nice. The weather is nice
So
out there,
like
bro.
for me, like playing ball, like out there is like like just walking in there to the courts. I'm like, this is awesome. Like
fuck yeah, dude.
Like again, like if
Fuck
you
yeah.
had that in Texas, it's hot, humid, mosquitoes.
That was the only thing, bro.
You know what I mean? Especially summertime is 90 plus 100 degrees.
Dude,
in the bay right now, bro. It's like in the morning if you go like 10 a.m. it's like 70 degrees.
It's the perfect weather out there.
And that's cold. That's cold for me, bro.
Yeah,
So I'm wearing long sleeve. I'm wearing like a base layer. So while other people are like, just in shorts or shirtless, for me, I'm like, dude, I'm cold.
What the fuck's wrong with you,
Yeah.
bro? Yeah.
Bro, I'd be known as like, I go like every Saturday to this park, and I'm like, at a time I was like known as a guy who wore a beanie, because like I'll just get really cold. So like I want my head to be like it was obviously like design and swag too, but like I would be cold. So again, I'm all layered up. And they'll just like, not call me beanie guy, but like, oh, get the guy in the beanie, or one time I just didn't show up with a beanie, and they're like, oh, you don't have a beanie today.
What the fuck are we gonna call you, bro? We're gonna call you, man. It's
I know. So that was just a little funny thing about like the weather change and how different it is.
Dude, what a fucking vibe, man.
But yeah, man, let me know.
Out there in Cali. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna pull up. I want to make it a trip though. I don't want to be like quick, Yeah. Like I actually want to enjoy San Fran, or how long you need to be out there to enjoy it, like get everything.
I mean, well, technically, I'm not like in San Fran.
Oh yeah, you're.
So the bay is like a big peninsula.
Oh, got you. Okay.
So I'm like closer to San Jose.
Got you. Okay.
Which is kind of like Harlingen to like McAllen. Yeah, like 40. It's like a 45-minute drive.
Ah, easy.
But I'll say like at least 3 days.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not
and it depends on what you want to do, because there's so much stuff around that, there's unlimited. There's like not a limit to what you want to, or what you want to do, where you want to go. You can hike. You can go to the beach.
Damn, y'all got everything out there, bro. Cali's
good. The
underrated.
Food, the diversity, like it's crazy. I love it.
Are you planning to stay out there for a minute?
I would love to, man. So right now I'm not on a contract, but I'm technically like on vacation or on a break. But right now we're still living there. Hopefully we want to like, so tax purposes, like we can't stay in like one area. So we're planning on moving soon.
All right.
But the bay's huge, so we're trying to like be there as long as we can. Yeah, man, it's just...
Okay, shit, yeah, we totally skipped over this. Okay, so after your 1 year half job here in the Valley, what made you get into OT travel? Yeah, what made you get into travel therapy, bro? So, like, when was your first travel assignment?
So, had to be... Man, so I've done travel therapy for almost... 3-4 years now.
Damn, 3. Oh, yes, true. You did it here in Texas.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so my first one was in Plano, Texas.
Okay. The fuck is Plano? Plano is...
it's like in DFW, Dallas area.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. So just quick story on my first 3 contracts, bro. That first contract, like on my 3rd, 4th week, they're like, hey, your contract's going to end early. Because we found or they didn't tell me why, but it's like essentially because they found a full-timer, I think. So that contract only lasted like 8 weeks, 8 or 9 weeks or something like that. So like we're like leasing, right? We're renting a place, and I'm like, I have to go, I can't stay here if I'm like not working. So long story short, I get a contract in kind of Houston area.
Gotcha.
But it's like in the boonies, bro. It's
Woodlands? You're in Woodlands, weren't you?
It's south of Houston.
Rosenberg.
What's the name? Man.
Is it near NASA?
More south.
Damn, what the fuck? Victoria? Not Victoria. That's too far south.
I can't remember, but essentially, before I even start, I haven't even moved yet. This is the second contract. I haven't even moved yet, and they call me and tell me, hey, like, we're going to end your contract. Like, we don't need you, essentially, anymore.
Dude.
And this is my second, again, this kind of draws back to, like, all the
fucking
struggles.
NBCOT shit.
Yeah, bro, so I'm like, what the heck? That and, like, the year and a half that I spent working at that job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is this travel thing for? So I basically work I worked 8 days for that company. One? Yeah, because it's like 2 week. You get like there's a 2 week clause. So I was only able to work 8 days for them.
Oh my God.
8 days, bro. I worked 8 days on that at that place. Isn't that crazy? So like
it's fucking insane.
Like and I had to drive like 40 minutes because again it's super south of Houston in the boonies. But like while I'm working there, like I already know I'm only there for 8 days, so I'm like already like on the hunt for a new job.
Yeah.
And I already rented out a place there, so it's not like I can just like move back home. So I'm like I gotta find a new job.
Yeah.
Thankfully I found another job, and it's like it's closer, thank God. So it was like it's more like close to the Gulf. It's
Gotcha.
Baytown.
Gotcha.
Baytown. I don't know if you're familiar with Houston.
Yeah, it's like in between. Well, no, it's like almost on the way out.
It's kind of close to Galveston.
Yeah.
But it's like on that Gulf area.
Mm-hmm.
That contract only lasted like 8 weeks, 8 weeks.
That's more doable.
So,
that's more understandable though. But usually they're 12 or 13, right? Usually.
Yeah. Man, I don't even honestly. I know it's really short. So like those are three straight contracts where I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what is this travel life for? Like, if I'm just getting canceled all the time, it's not like what it makes out to be, right?
Yeah.
So finally, the fourth one, I get a job in Conroe, Texas.
Gotcha, Conroe.
So
that's nice.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
It's North Houston, past the Woodlands.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice area.
Yeah. Thankfully, man, that job lasted like, I want to say over a year. Yeah. And I was in a hospital. So that was my first experience true experience in the hospital. And that gave me that experience that I needed, because a lot of hospitals, especially in the Valley, they don't take new grads, or you don't have experience, they won't take you. So thankfully, like kind of like what you're saying, like you got to keep going, because at my third one, I was like, dude, I'm ready to like go back home, and you know what I mean? Like so much instability, so much moving, right? The third one, I'm like ready to give up. I was telling my wife like maybe this isn't meant for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
thank God I stuck it out, bro. That fourth contract ended up being almost a year, and then I had another fifth contract that was in San Antonio.
Yeah.
University of Health. One of the biggest hospitals in the world.
That's why I got my field work done.
In Texas, for sure. Yeah.
Hell
it's amazing hospital, level 1 trauma. Learned so much.
Oh, you see a lot of shit out there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And I go from like a level 2 trauma to level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Again, limited experience, but I ended up staying there for almost a year. So it's like, dude, like, kind of like, again, what you're saying, like, oh, you don't even know until like that opportunity comes. And thank God those next 2 contracts ended up being like 2 years, 1 year each. So, man, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing that
I remember I had just moved to Houston, then you moved to San Antonio. It was like we just flip-flopped.
I know. We're like trying to like link up and...
Yeah. It's all good. Now here we are. Yeah. So how was that San Antonio one? Because I think you ended up like re-signing there a couple times, no? Or like... Yeah,
that's why. So I ended up staying there a year.
That's nice,
level 1 trauma, man. Mm-hmm. At the time, my highest paying contract at the time. Met some great people that I still like talk to this day. Man, I got a place like 5 minutes. But dude, so like...
It was a game changer compared to Houston, man. Bro.
Yeah,
fucking shit. The drive is crazy in Houston.
And then what I was doing in Conroe at the time, when I was doing that contract, like at the time I was doing like an hour going to, and then almost an hour and a half going back. Yeah. So 2 hour round trips at some point.
Yeah.
So changing to that, like 3-5 minutes.
You're like, shit, I got more life to live. Let's go.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. Again, all the things you see, like crazy. I was in like almost every floor.
Yeah.
I was on the. Like you're again. You were there. How long?
Yeah.
3 months or?
3 months. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is that the one by the college?
I think so.
It was
the biggest hospital in San Antonio.
Yeah, I think I was in that
University Health.
I think it was just called University. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was just University Health.
I was everywhere.
Yeah.
Other than like NICU and the
Because
pediatric.
they had like 8 floors or something,
They
right?
had so many floors, different sections of the hospital.
Yeah, dude, that was
neuro.
insane, man.
I was in neuro. I would be in the ER. I'll be trauma.
Cardiac.
There's like a prison.
Oh yeah,
there's
there's a prison.
one,
I remember that
like
shit.
where they're all incarcerated.
Yeah.
There's like a behavioral one where it's all like they're mentally.
I think
unstable.
Harry worked there for a little bit. Yeah.
I was everywhere.
Dude.
Because I was a traveler, so they just put me wherever. So regardless, like it was really hard because I had limited experience. I did get like good mentorship.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's tough. Like I didn't have like a true like, oh, like I'm a full timer. You're gonna be following this OT for like a month before you're on your own. Like I was on my own after a week, and I wanted it that way. It kind of feels like for me that's how I am. I just learned a lot of things by myself.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time, like you do need mentorship and help. But I was like, oh, like, come on, let me be on my own already.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it's like, this is too much. I think I'm okay, bro.
But that hospital was insane and
–
very traumatic, very debilitated patient. So obviously, like, I had to get, they didn't just throw me in the fire and throw me with, like, crazy, insane,
that's good.
Like, cases. But,
like,
definitely worked my way up.
It's like some people are afraid to start, and they tell us in school too not to go straight into travel therapy like as a new grad. Would you recommend that?
Are like,
you think that's bullshit, right?
I don't like.
Oh, no.
It's like, no. I'm just saying like everyone's different. So like again, for me, it feels weird to have mentorship. Like
yeah, because you started off just like out the gate.
But regardless, like, that's how I am though. You know what I mean?
True.
Like with basketball, like I said, like I wish I like talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Like I've always kind of. Been like alone in that aspect of like, okay, let me figure this out by myself.
Yeah.
So obviously like, it's a fine line to pass, but.
I mean, now like I don't need mentorship, but back then that's something like I really cherished, especially as a new grad, because my first job, they promised all of that in the interview, I was like, hey, I haven't done any evals before and I'm going into a pediatric outpatient, right? And they're like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry. We got you. We'll make sure you get the training that you need. First day, 2 evals in a row. like no proper orientation. It's like, hey, here's your stool. Here's your workstation. Just figure it out. And so the whole day I'm just, all right, cool. I got 2 evals. All right, how do I write this? Like no one showed me shit. I mean, thankfully the coworkers are dope as fuck and were like, hey, here's a template. Use this and everything. Figure it out. I was just like, bro. And it's like I might as well have just gone straight to travel therapy. They probably would have offered more mentorship.
For sure.
Like you mentioned, they didn't throw you in the fire. And I mean, most of the time they are like open to giving you mentorship. They don't want you to just like fucking crash and burn.
Yeah, especially in like a level 1 trauma, like
especially
you can't just see anyone like. And I was in inpatient rehab and the hospital side. So I was juggling both of them, and those are two different
worlds
settings.
For sure. Because like an hour and a half compared to like, sometimes it can be a quick, sometimes it can be long on the eval.
All the vitals, all the lines.
Oh my god, I could never, I could never get that down, dude.
The lines
that
are
was tough.
insane.
That was tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was a stressful time. It was a stressful time for me, bro. But yeah, dude. But yeah, I mean, I encourage all new grads, like, dude, just do travel therapy, like. You're just going to hit or miss with some companies that are going to offer mentorship or not,
If that fits for them,
Exactly. And so, I mean, I went to, I had that experience of no mentorship whatsoever. Going to Houston over in Memorial Hermann, shout out to them. They have a really good mentorship, like a 13-week mentorship. It's literally like field work all over again. But this time you're getting paid.
I know,
so shout out to them.
Wait, what? Get paid?
I'm getting paid. Oh shit! Yeah, it's nice. And then they give you a bonus and everything. So shout out to them. They have a good mentorship program. But then every other place I've been is just like, Here's a PowerPoint documentation. Figure it out. Like, even now with this job, I'm like, I mean, if I was a new guy, this would have been tough. But I mean, I have experience
if you have
doing all
experience,
this
for
stuff. Like, it's cool. I can transition easily, but I would have been easily overwhelmed. And even my travel contract in Alaska, they were super dope too. They were just, hey, if you need help, like, here, this is how we do it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I have experience, so it's just easy for me to plug and play. It's just like figure out the EMR and then just do treatment as you usually do, or evals as you usually do.
Yeah, and if someone would go into like the travel therapy, travel world, if you find out it's not for you, then
that's cool.
You learn that it's not for you. Like,
yeah, I mean, even for you thought for the first year or first 3 contracts, you're like, this isn't for me, but you continued it, and here you are.
Yeah, so you just learn that's what life's about, right?
That's it, bro. Yeah, just gotta put your head down sometimes and just have faith, bro. You're gonna be fucking tested all the time.
God did, bro.
That's it, man.
God did, man.
But God don't put obstacles in your way that you can't handle, that you aren't strong enough to handle.
Facts, bro.
I mean, even then, it's for you to build. May not feel like it right now, but you just got to remember. And in hindsight, like we've mentioned a lot in this pod, it's just like in hindsight, it just worked out the way it worked out, despite of like how difficult it was that 6-month period of NBCOT, the 3 contracts in a row of just like, what the fuck is this?
I know, dude. It's crazy. And it's crazy how like it just flies, right? Like like obviously the saying time flies, but it's crazy just looking back. I'm like, dang, like can't believe I went through that. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's always I'm like very emotional and reflective, so I'm always like after a contract, I'm always like, damn, like I did that, like that's like crazy. Like I'm always like, I never forget like those memories, and I always cherish it, and
for sure,
help pave the way for the future. So
I love that, bro. Yeah, because recently, since I only ever did 2 contracts, I did 2 contracts out there in Alaska. It was like 7 months. I think about it all the time. I'm just like, damn, that was a good ass time. I'm just like, money was good. It was a chill fucking job, the most chill job I ever had, man. People were chill, down as fuck. Amazing views and all that good stuff. I got to travel a lot. Aside from just that job, I got to go to Mexico, Cali, fucking Washington. I forget where else I went, but yeah, dude. I got to really enjoy.
That was amazing, dude. Again,
it was a good time.
Let's say, imagine you didn't do that, right? Were you ever like, oh, should I maybe do a contract here in Tech? Like, were you ever on the fence?
So I was actually the first thing I was going to actually do a contract in Cali, but they were looking more for like a feeding specialist. So I didn't land that one. Yeah, I didn't land that one because I was just like, oh yeah, I just got general.
Is that certification or?
I think you can. Yeah, you can get like trainings and all of that stuff on what does it call it? I forget what it's called. It's a specific sensory feeding one. But yeah, that was like, it's a no-go. I was like, that's cool, whatever. Just keep looking around. And then the best fit, there was one in Minnesota and then one in Alaska. They're like, hey, my recruiter was like, bro, this Alaska one's pretty dope. And I'm like, bro, it's like fucking 3,000 miles away.
Wait, who said?
My recruiter.
Oh.
Yeah, over at
So
IO.
he was just like showing you options?
Yeah, he was showing me like because there wasn't a lot on IO for pediatric outpatient.
So you were like...
Yeah, I was stuck to that one because of my background and my resume. And
that's what you enjoy. So.
I was looking at the San Antonio one. There was one in San Antonio, but it was like acute inpatient, and that's not really my jam. I was like...
Exactly, it's what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I mean, I'm glad I went. It was
you
nothing
went to
I
like the farthest state, right? That's essentially the farthest state you could have
Pretty
gone.
much, man. Yeah.
And remember, we're like obviously on the tip of the border in Texas.
Literally,
you literally went to the farthest place, which is awesome, man.
Dude,
which
it was
is scary to 99%.
It really was. Like, just the flight over there, I was like, dude, what am I going to expect? And then when I was on the flight to the island where I'm at, Kodiak Island, there was just all these hunters. Like, they had their guns and shit, like, in the fucking...
What? Wait, what?
Because it was, like, bear season. So all these people were coming out.
I thought you were talking about, like, they're, like, uncivilized or something.
No. Everyone is chill as fuck. Everyone is, like, so down to earth over there, man. Yeah, but I was like, fuck, bro. Like, this is what I'm coming into. But thankfully, it was, like, a sunny day as soon as I landed. And it just, like, fucking views. It just astonished me. And I was just, like, I got the car, pulled up to my crib. I was like, damn, this is my crib? I was, like, right by the lake.
They did everything for you?
Yeah, they hooked it up with everything, so I didn't have to pay for all of that. It was good money. Amazing. weekly pay cannot compare to like bi-weekly pay, because now I'm getting bi-weekly pay and I'm like like I did not enjoy this, man. Like I hate waiting for the funds.
That's crazy.
You know,
yeah.
it's
No,
like,
yeah, I feel that. I'm used to weekly, man. So.
dude, weekly is so nice, man. You know, like why don't they do that everywhere? But yeah, man, it was a good time. Just like you said, just reflecting on it. It's like, oh shit, just appreciate it.
Yeah, dude,
while you got it.
and I saw like at the time I would see like your videos. I'm like, dude, that is dope. Like,
You have to go, man. Like
that's crazy. Well, I mean, I've thought about going to Alaska, but like, obviously, like seeing your stuff, I'm like, damn, like Alaska looks like that,
dude, it's so underrated.
It's not just snow.
No, man, not at all. I mean, if you go northern for sure, like Fairbanks, to see that's where I saw the Northern Lights. Fucking fire. But just a heads up, like when you see it in person, it just looks like a cloud. It's white. It's not green. It's not blue. Until you pull up your phone and record.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, like your eyes can't differentiate the color from it for some reason. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, again, it looks magical as fuck on your phone. And your eyes is just like a cloud.
That's crazy.
It's just there, you know. But everything else, oh fuck, dude. Anchorage to like this one place called Girdwood. I went to this dope ass resort. Went to this restaurant up on this big ass mountain. That was fucking crazy. That was dope as fuck. And then
you were alone?
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, God was
Wait,
with me,
hey,
bro. What are you talking about? God was with me, bro.
You got dogs while you're up.
I did.
Where's your dogs?
Oh, they're at my parents. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, oh.
No, they would have been too crazy. They would have been too crazy. I got dogs there because I thought I was gonna resign and be there longer. I was like, man, if I'm gonna be out here, like, it's getting lonely, bro. Like, then, I need some type of love. And then they were like, oh, hey, we just hired this full timer. Sorry, you can't sign. And I had already committed to the dogs, and these fucking dogs are not cheap, bro.
Well, why'd you get two though? You got one, you got two.
Because I did 4 10s. Like I would do 4 days, 10 hours. And so, you know, when I go to work, I didn't want one dog to be like left alone. So I was like, I gotta get two.
That's crazy. That's a crazy
I know, man. But like right now, I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers are tough right now because they're pups, you know. But it's cool. I love them regardless. I treat them like my children. And
that's awesome, dude.
But yeah, dude, travel therapy. Fucking shout out to Alan Butler. And sorry I didn't go through your recruiter, bro.
I have so many. Like whether I don't know if that's good or bad, but I have so many agencies, so many recruiters, so it's not really one.
You probably just get a lot of spam stuff. I mean, not spam, but you probably get hit up all the time, bro.
All the time, man. Yeah. Even from the same company. I already have a recruiter from the same company, and someone from the same company still trying to recruit me. I'm like, I already have a recruiter.
Yeah.
But that's
interesting.
Yeah, I don't reply. I already have a recruiter, so it's all good. But they're trying to do their job, so it's all good.
Hell yeah, bro. So what's the next moves now, man? You just said that you finished this contract. You planning to re-sign with that same school or?
Nah. Right now it's just up in the air. I'm just trying to, like, kind of like what I mentioned earlier, like enjoy the fruits of my labor.
There you go.
So, I was always like work. Even just recently. So just real quick, I got married in
August.
Oh my god.
August 10th. I got you, bro. I got you, baby.
I knew already.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's just like all these events happen so fast. So I got married in August, moved to Cali. Like at that time that I got married, I didn't know I was going to Cali. I always wanted to, but long story short, I get a job like within a week, and then move within 2 weeks, and I start. Like I moved there like let's say Saturday to California, and I start my year contract out of school Monday.
Fuck that, dude! You didn't have time to settle, man.
And I drove there. Fuck. So I packed all my things with my wife.
Way.
We drove both of us individually, which was
tough.
I'm already a bad driver in terms of like long drives. Like I need to be engaged.
Yeah.
I can't sit still. Regardless, like we did the dang thing, and we made it there on Saturday, and I worked freaking Monday, and I basically worked that whole school year.
Yeah.
You know, just adjusting to new job, adjusting to California, time change, just everything in it that revolved around that was like crazy, right? Like, you know what I mean? And I basically had like some health scares. I had some injuries during that time.
I think you were telling me about that with your ribs or something.
Yeah, and I'm still going through that right now. So it's like a process, if you will. But basically, like now I'm finally off. So I worked September to July. I worked, or June, end of June. I worked summer school, and then I'm finally
nice.
like, again, this is like all new to me because I've always been like working.
You're like, oh fuck, what do I do with myself?
Yeah, it's weird because I'm always working. I'm always working, work. So I'm just trying to like slow down.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned to you and earlier, my health. I had some health scares, so I'm learning to appreciate my health, be grateful for all of that, take care of my body, refuel my body, and enjoy the fruits, man.
That's it, bro. Yeah, because sometimes we're just like, yeah, it's great to move and fucking work hard, but at the same time, pause, reflect.
It's hard, dude.
It is.
It's hard for like, I'm sure me and you were like so passionate, and whatever we put our mind to, we get so obsessed.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's obsessed.
Yeah, bro. It's like obsessed. Legit, like.
Yeah.
So it took all of that for me to like, okay, like what you always recommend, like taking rest and resetting. Like I learned the hard way, and I'm like learning, okay, I have to do it, because there's even times where like I'm like, should I go work out, should I should I do this, like I'll play basketball, like okay, maybe I should play one more game. You know what I mean? Like I always have those thoughts. Like, should I play one more game? Like, I really want to, and then like my mind is like, are you sure? Like,
sometimes you gotta listen more to your body than
your mind and body. You gotta listen to it, of course. But like again, like I'm like, should I play one more? And then that's when I'm like, nah, like I'm injured. True. Right? I gotta like chill. But again, it's not, black or white. It's like there's always that gray where I'm just like, one won't hurt. And then I'm hurting. I'm like,
you're like, okay, shit, all right, cool, cutting it out.
Yeah.
Cutting it off.
Or maybe I shouldn't have gone that hard, or maybe I shouldn't have done this or that. So it's all a learning process for me, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, dog. Any advice for new grad occupational therapists who haven't passed the NBCOT yet?
Buy a study, or get a study guide.
That's it, bro. Right down below.
Honestly, get the study guide. It's free. Have faith. Take, like, if you're like so anxious, about the test, you found out you failed or whatever, like, just like be okay with grieving. Like, man, that's tough. I can't imagine. Like, I truly feel for anyone who's going through that. So it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to grieve, but eventually you gotta change your mindset. You have to shift that, and you have to believe and do all the work that needs to be done without like overstressing yourself. Again, that anxiety, that fear can really doom your performance, and it's, I feel for them, dude. I feel for them. So get the help that you need, and take time for yourself if you need it.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I have one client I'm working with right now. She just failed recently, but she has such a good mindset. She just continues to like work hard despite of like all this other shit going on. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of traumatic stuff going on in your life right now, but you're still trying to fucking pass this test because it's gonna be a game changer. Because again, like you mentioned, you spent your whole college years to like this final point where it's just this fucking test that you need to get over the hump and finally live your life.
Yeah.
And so just that shift in the mindset of just having faith and pushing through despite how difficult it can be. But again, at the same time, grieve. Yeah. Grieve that first failure. It's fine. It could be a learning lesson. Again, it could be another just delay for something greater in the future.
And for like unfortunately, those second, third, fourth people who still haven't passed, like it's still the same thing. Like, just obviously way worse, but there's still light at the end of the tunnel. But it's there. You just gotta keep pushing.
That's it, bro. That's it, man. Also, okay, how about advice for people that did just pass the NBCOT and going out into their careers now?
Well, we're gonna be essentially working our whole life. So, like, you don't have to jump straight into the first job. I mean, obviously, there's like financial things, but you know, if you can, like, you know, don't have to like get the first job that you get hired to, or you know, the first job you apply to. Like, you know, maybe take some time off, or not time off, but like just if you're in a good mental state, then go for it. But if you think you need to take some time, like a week, I'm not saying like 3 months or
Not like you the next day, dog.
exactly, or get hired on the spot and start the next day. Like, you know, like it's okay to take some time off, because we're gonna be working for our whole life essentially, right? That's our goal, to provide and, you know, do the things we need to do. But we're gonna be working our whole life, so it's okay to take a couple days or a week, or just do some research on the places you want to actually work for. Make sure there's an OT there, right? Get the mentorship. Or if you really want to YOLO and do travel and you're adventurous like me or like Clyde, then do travel therapy. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. You're going to learn regardless.
That's it.
Don't fear failure. If you fail, then you're going to learn.
That's
right?
it, bro. Yeah. It's not an L. It's not a loss. It's a learning lesson, dog. That's too damn
I haven't heard that one. No,
come on, bro. Come on.
By
No,
Clyde.
it's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, dog. So, amazing. So now these questions are more geared towards you. So, what's something that you're grateful for in the past, something you're grateful for in the present, and something you know you'll be grateful for in the future?
All right, let's go one by one.
Right.
Wait, so
In
the
the
first
past.
one is what I'm grateful for in the past.
Yeah.
All the failures, right? You're not gonna learn staying in the comfort zone, staying in the place that you know, or getting the easiest route possible. You have to go through stuff to learn, right? To endure, to persevere, to gain that strength. So it feels like the end of the world sometimes, but it's a learning experience. So that's for the past.
That's got you failures. For the present, what are you currently grateful for?
Just being alive, man. Being present. Being able to breathe and move. Like, our health is literally like our number one, you know? So I'm not taking that for granted, especially we work with people who have health needs. So I'm always grateful, you know, to be moving and talking and doing all the things that we love to do.
Amazing, bro. And then for the future, what's something that you know you'll be grateful for?
Shoot. Dang, that's a tough one. So, what I'll be grateful for in the future?
Yeah. Like, that you know exactly. Like, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I got that coming up. I'll be grateful for that.
I think, because I've been saving up for like a house. So it's only just a matter of time that, you know, me and my wife will move into one that we can call our home, especially being like a traveler. Like, we're always moving, we're always, you know, renting. It's all furnished, so it's none of our stuff, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to have like my own place and, you know, just, you know, be grateful that all the things that I've worked hard for will lead me into that blessing of owning my own home or owning my own place, especially with my wife.
That's it.
Shout out my wife, Ia.
Shout out to you. That's what's up,
Ia
bro.
Nadine.
Cali or Texas?
Realistically, or
Well, ideally.
no. I mean, again, being real, it's probably gonna be like in the DFW area.
Got you.
I used to
Abe's
live
out there, JT out there.
I used to live in Plano, Frisco area. I love that area.
Oh, yeah.
McKinney.
It's a nice area.
My brother's there, so.
Oh, your brother's out there? I thought he was like in the fucking East Coast for some reason.
He's more in like actually Dallas, like downtown, I think. Like, he's more in Dallas. I'm talking more suburbs of Dallas.
Got you.
So more north.
Oh, fire.
Yeah,
okay.
You haven't been there?
Dude, no, I didn't even know he was living there.
No, but you haven't been in Dallas?
No, yeah, I have. I was there in November for the TOTA conference. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
I was out there for like a day
That's
or two.
crazy. It was in Dallas?
Yeah, it was in Dallas.
Dude,
Well, it was like Frisco.
Yeah,
Frisco's really nice.
So Frisco's like suburbs.
Yeah.
It's
out
nice,
there.
right?
Yeah, it's nice. Super nice.
Beautiful, bro.
Gave me like Woodlands vibes. Yeah, Conroe
Beautiful.
Woodlands. Yeah.
Beautiful. So I've lived there before. So ideally and realistically, like we'll probably go back, but for now we're just enjoying our time in the Bay, San Jose.
Enjoy the weather,
exact. Bro. We're enjoying it, man. We don't have kids, so
yeah.
That's our timeline.
Yeah.
Don't compare your timeline to mine
There you
or
go.
whoever's. That's ours. So.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, man. Last question. What advice would you give the worst version of yourself?
Oh man. To kind of the money part, dude. The money, like, really. It's crazy because my dad was like kind of like that. I guess I get it from him. He was like really cheap. He like was really kind of stubborn with his money. So I just like I would save so much and I wouldn't enjoy the fruits of my labor. So just know that money will be there, money will come and go, but our life isn't guaranteed. Like, God forbid something happens, like our health is the main important thing, you know what I mean? So take care of your health, take care of yourself, do what you gotta do. Sometimes taking that pay cut is worth than getting that extra, no matter, man, like sometimes whatever amount of money it is for, if you have 2 jobs and one is gonna pay you like almost $50K more, or God forbid, whatever, sometimes taking the lower paying job, and if it saves you from that sanity and all that, mental health that may suffer from that, then for sure take the lower paying one, because our body is a temple and we got to take care of it. We can't take advantage. Again, I've learned the hard way, but those are lessons, right? Those are lessons learned. So, yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Didn't want to get too deep there, but...
That's fine, bro. I don't mind at all.
Emotional guys.
Emotional guy.
I'm emotional, dude.
That's hilarious, man. But shit, I mean, that's usually my last question for everyone on the show. But thanks for being out here on Clyde and Comms, dog. And again, appreciate you, man. It's good seeing you.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you,
Let's
dude.
go, bro.
Let's go.